I got excited last week when I had a session with several people here in this room. I decided I want to do things a little differently now. And here's what it boils down to. I want less stuff on the floor. So I want to have stands, microphone stands, and other things coming down from the ceiling. And I want to have some things permanently mic'd. Now, one of the things that is really good about this room is the piano that's in it. It's a 1917 Steinway, and I've kept pretty good care of it. We're about ready to do some more work, some regulation. We're looking at replacing the hammers. And we're going to have something really good on our hands that not everybody has. So this will be a thing people will want to come and spend some time on. To get this stuff off of the floor, I'm going to hang mics from the ceiling. Now, I can't find where too many people have done this, but the piano never moves. We've moved it all over the place. Now we know where we like it, and so we're going to keep it there. Now, there's a few different reasons. One is the sight line to the booth is good, so if you have a vocalist or other instrumentalist in there, that's great. The other is because of the way the lid opens. The other is access to the room. There's a lot of different things which actually are great about where the piano is now. So we're going to leave it there for the most part. And then I'm going to have these mics coming down from the ceiling and placed in a way that is going to be really great for it. And it's going to be 4 mics, so I have 2 choices, or a little bit of both. 2 of the mics, I think they're going to be XY like that, and they will hang on or near the hammers, like right over the piano in the middle. And then the others will be a little bit further off. Those will be ribbon mics, and they will be a little bit more of a roomy sound. This is what I've done in the past. If you've seen my video on miking the piano, I talk about that, where I have 2 sets of mics, and then you can blend it based on the style of music and the sound you like. These stands, these speaker stands, are going away. And I think I'm going to take this desk right here and move it here. There's a number of different things that it has on it. It has this charger, it has things for my computer, like cables and stuff like that. But you can detach them from the power, and then you're pretty much good to go. You can take it out of the room if you need more space. But there's not going to be anything here now, which I'm very excited about. And I have these speaker stands, which are just going to be mounted from the wall. Now, the drywall is basically just about 2 inches off a cinder block wall that's behind it. So I put all these spacers in here to try and make it work out just about right so that it can be snug. The screw itself won't have to reach too far back because these are 2-inch screws, and that's about the shortest I can get with a toggle bolt. So that's the first thing. And then the next thing is that I'm going to put in these 2 support bars. So these things I'm going to put in are called variopoles, and they're used in video studios. And they're like gigantic shower curtains, and you get super clamps, and the clamps are what hold things in place. They use this in video a lot. They don't use it in audio. I'm going to let you know how it goes. If you do a search for it on YouTube, you're really not going to find too much, because I have looked. But I think I can make this work. So we'll have one variopole that will go right over the center of the piano, and then there'll be a pair of mics down, possibly a light, and then a variopole that will go over this right here, and that will be what supports stuff for this desk, which is also where I shoot YouTube videos. So this is turning into more of a video studio, and also it's going to be audio recording with a really great piano and small ensembles. The last thing I wanted to talk about is various patch points. I have 6 tie lines coming from the booth into this room. This room actually used to be the control room, but now the control room's across the hall. And I have 10 lines going from this room into the control room. All along the way, I have all these patch points. And what that has done is caused an enormous amount of ciphering. When you have a session coming in, suddenly you have to unplug and plug all this different stuff. I want everything plugged in the way it's going to be, and I want to be able to turn on my computer, double click a couple things, and then have this rig ready to go. It's just taking a lot of my time and also a lot of my creativity. So I want to do that. And then I'll still have the patch points so that if I need to do something special, I can. But I don't want to always be doing special stuff. I want to just have everything wired in and be ready to go. So with that, we're going to get involved in these speaker stands, and then I'll let you know how that's going, and we will also watch for the variable installment. See what I come up with in terms of adapters and arms and swivels and whatever, all that kind of stuff is going to come into play. So here we go.